Hello everybody. Namaskaram Sadhguru. My name is Hiya and I am a first year student here studying in the aerospace department. Mm, Being a college student, we live in dorms and hostels and we are surrounded by people day in and day out. And with people comes opinions and ideas. So, for instance, let's say I got up in the morning and I got ready for class and I'm about to leave. And one of my friends joins me and she casually comments that your hair doesn't look very good today. Like, what's wrong with it? So, some of us are of the type that we will rush back to our rooms and just fix it somehow. Might mean that might even mean that we are late for class. But let's say I didn't even do that. Let's say I didn't even do that. But that thing would keep going in my mind. Like throughout. I would be in the class, but I'll be thinking about my hair. So it is others' opinions and ideas have a very deep effect. Although it varies from person to person, the amount of effect it has. But how do we take the good out of it and still not lose our individuality and uniqueness in the process?
Now, in this world, more money, probably 10 times or even 100 times more money is being spent on hair products than on the brain products. So it looks like a whole lot of people don't care what is inside, they only care what is outside. So, for those people who are in a certain state of their life where they need to intensely focus on something, very intensely, where they need undivided attention to achieve what they want to achieve, normally we shave their heads, so that they don't have to stand in front of the mirror every day. See, I don't have to stand in front of the mirror, every day I look the same. So I don't have to check how am I looking today. So, when you're focused on something else, certain things get less significance. How we look, is it important? Yes, it is. To some extent, it is important in our lives. But right now, you're not going to walk the ramp, you're going to the class, okay? So all you have to do is bundle up your hair, tie it up on top of your head so that they can't see your hair, they can just see the knot and they can see the size of your head, that's a good thing. It is not that one should not be concerned about their appearance, of course it matters, but where does it matter, where does it not matter is something we have to decide. If it matters too much everywhere, I've seen people about 27 times in a minute, they if you're adjusting your hair half the time in your life, what the hell are you going to do of any significance? I'm not saying you should not have hair, I'm not saying you should not keep it well, but if you are so concerned about your appearance, obviously you're a bit empty inside. There's some more stuff within you. You wouldn't be so concerned about your appearance. Taking care of our appearance to a certain extent is important. Well, if you're going into the films or you're a model or something, you have to take care of it much more, maybe. But for an engineer, if you're presentable, it's fine, huh?
And so, it doesn't end at the appearances. It's about the general opinions of life and about ourselves. Let's say anything about us that they have, that people have, they somehow
Whatever
affect
kind of
us.
opinions.
Maybe behavioral traits, like somebody tells me, you speak very loudly, maybe. You speak very loudly all the time. Why do you do that? Maybe, I mean, it hasn't happened with me, I'm just giving an example. So, how do we take… like,
I was
it's a
about
very
to tell you
casual
your trousers are
comment.
torn, but I didn't tell you. There was a time when I lived in denims, nothing but denims, okay? Only Levi's. And because of motorcycling and all kinds of things, they would get torn. We had to get it from United States, otherwise they were locally not available in 60s. So we used to patch it up, but now people are tearing it up and then wearing it. So obviously the message is you don't care a hoot what other people think about you. Let that come into every aspect of your life, you don't really care what other people saying about it. That's the idea, isn't it? The idea of tearing up a new pant and walking is, you don't really care, but that's not the truth with a whole lot of people. How is it torn? Your pant is torn better than mine. So we've gotten into this mess essentially because we have not delved into what this is. There is no profound experience of yourself. Who you are is a bundle of opinions that other people have given. If 10 people say you're good, you will become very good. It's like this. You went outside, somebody told you, oh, you are the most wonderful person on this planet. Then you are floating on cloud number what?
9.
Only 9, huh? In Tamil Nadu, we do 11. So you're floating on cloud number whatever, and you came home, they told you who you really are, and suddenly it'll crash the cloud. Floating on a cloud is not a wise thing, you're bound to crash, isn't it? Hello? Floating on a cloud is not a safe thing to do, you are bound to crash. So, whatever this floating on cloud number whatever is not a good thing because somebody blows you up. As simple as it sounds, this means you have no judgment in your head as to what is good, what is bad, what is high, what is low, what is virtue, what is sin. You're willing to look at life just for what it is. If you see life simply for what it is, you will effortlessly navigate through life. All these things will not even be an issue in your life.